All right, so who was the Latimore Group? Let me tell you a little bit about Don, LaToya, and our team of buyer specialists, executive assistant, and transaction coordinator. Well, I would say that we've been in real estate now for a little over 5.5 years in terms of selling real estate, but in the industry for well over 15 years. We have pretty strong backgrounds with lending, investing, selling, anything you could think of real estate related, commercial, residential, we've done it. So the Latimore Group is a team of passionate individuals located right here in South Carolina who really work hard at helping others build wealth through real estate. That's our slogan, helping you build wealth through real estate. Everything we do is with that in mind. We are a team of passionate individuals who really work hard at helping others build wealth through real estate. Anywhere from residential real estate, commercial, investing, it doesn't matter who you are, we're definitely gonna help you get in the business, teach you the business. That way you can do it over and over and really build wealth in the business. And that's what we focus on. That consists of myself, LaToya Latimore, my partner here in crime, Don Latimore. We have over 15 years in the industry. We've been selling real estate in South Carolina now for well over 5.5 years. And we are selling a lot of real estate. We're renovating a lot of properties and selling a lot of real estate, helping a lot of families build wealth through real estate.
Yeah, you know, and it's interesting when we talk about, you know, what we do and helping people build wealth through real estate, because it goes well beyond, you know, just people buying and selling real estate, right? Because we do all those things and it's fun, right? And we do that all the time. But we also like to help out other agents too to build wealth through real estate as well. And that's what's the fun part about what we do day in and day out, between coaching and motivating and developing other agents and just what they do. And what's interesting is that's actually why we decided to join EXP, you know, because of the huge opportunity.
That, and let's not forget about all the tools and support that we provide to the agents that do get with the Latimore Group. We always like to be on the cutting edge of technology. We do a lot of research, always paying attention to those that are out there doing it, and we're no exception. So we use the best, we partner with the best, and that's what we provide to the agents that join the Latimore Group.
Absolutely, and of course, LaToya likes to do script practice too, so that's always fun, right?
But gotta get your sales in.
Yeah, well, you know, again, we do a lot of stuff on the Latimore Group. We have a lot of fun, and yeah.
All right, why real estate for us? I would say for the two of us, it was the next best natural thing to do, and actually the last. I'm not even gonna say next, I'm gonna say last, because this is it. So for us, you know, we're originally from California, born and raised, that's where our ground roots are. Previously, my line of work, I did loans. I did that for many years, was a top salesperson, always helping families with refinancing, the whole shebang. And I did that for many years. And then, as you all know, we experienced that market crash where I had to switch gears and I went to the operations side of lending, while Don was in the servicing industry in the telecommunications, and he had a very, very critical role. And that role had us relocate a few times. We weren't happy about that. Uprooting the children, changing our lifestyle, and for us it was all about taking control back of our lives.
Now, like LaToya said, right? So I was, you know, a senior manager at a telecommunications company. I was there for, you know, really close to 18 years. But, you know, when you have to relocate from, you know, California and then to Alabama, and then what ended up, we came here to South Carolina, all because of just different job changes, that's tough on a family, right? But along the way, right, because we had the knowledge of the real estate industry, because we were also real estate investors
I would say
too.
That we purchased a lot of homes, no matter where we lived. We were always purchasing real estate. We were always holding on to it, renting it out. Whatever the strategy was, we were learning the business.
Yeah, so real estate was really in our blood. And what we learned along the way as well is that real estate has created so many successful people, right? People that have made countless amount of money, right? Or people that have been able to do more things than what they ever thought possible. And so when we looked at, okay, not just where we are, but where we want to go, we said, you know what, we really want to tap into the real estate world a lot more than what we ever were able to do before. And so that's why we
I would say financially, you know, for us to make the decision to just go full in, when we did go full in, it was definitely a financial decision for us. 6 children, all girls. You know, we had to make sure that
all
we
mine, yes.
So the children were the biggest factor for us, you know, making sure that we were in a business that there was an exit strategy that we could actually plan and that we were actually making real money.
Yeah.
Not just the usual 150K plus. We wanted to really make money.
Yeah. So a lot of it, when, you know, LaToya and I were talking and we were thinking about, again, what is our next step, right? A lot of it had to deal with our family, right? What is the legacy that we wanted to leave? And, you know, we took a step back and we said, you know, we're not doing this for our first name, but we're doing it for our last. And that's what was important to us every single day. And again, so that's really why we chose real estate, because it's that vehicle that has helped so many people achieve the level of success that they were looking to achieve.
And I'll just say, for me, you know, being in the lending and sales industry for so many years, this was just the next natural progression for me. I love people. I love homes. I love making homes beautiful. So it just made sense. We decided to join EXP, I would say, at the start of this year. And it hasn't even been a full year, and I will tell you, it is the best decision I ever could have made in my life, I ever could have made for us as a couple, I ever could have made for the agents that we support, that are on our team, that work hard with us each and every day, and definitely for our children. We could not have chosen a better brokerage to go with, and there's many reasons why, and we're gonna talk about just a few that we think that you can probably relate to.
We learned a lot about how to be in the sales world and how to, you know, run a good, you know, real estate sales business from our last brokerage. We never take that away from our last brokerage, but a lot of it has to do with where we were going as a team and as an organization, right? Being able to grow past our backyard, like we like to say, right? Grow out of South Carolina, right? So it was really about, you know, opportunity. Right? And so with EXP, you have that opportunity to grow in different cities and different states in more ways than what a lot of agents can even think about, right?
And here's what I'll say, whenever I start any career, I always have to think strategy. It has to be strategic for me. So whenever I begin something, I always have to think about the end. And for us, as you can see, our age group, we have children. We're at that age group where retirement is very important. Where can you work, right? Where, anywhere can you work and actually have a retirement plan, actually have, you know, investments and things like that. So EXP for us, it was definitely the right decision in making sure that we were creating residual income.
So EXP, so it has, you know, the
not just residual,
share,
but passive income.
Yeah. So it has the passive income through revenue share, right? You have the opportunity to have stock options.
I'm not sure if many folks know truly what passive income is. Passive income is money that you make while you're sleeping. You don't have to lift a finger, the money comes in. And that's what we found that we can truly create through EXP. And that's just one capacity. There's many other things that we found extremely helpful. I know a lot of folks have concerns with the fact that, hey, it's a virtual company. You know, there's no office. Well, there is, and we'll talk about that in a different video.
Yeah,
but
being virtual,
we'll talk about that in a different session.
The world is going virtual.
The world is definitely going virtual. And here's what I'll say about that. For newer agents or agents that, you know, are maybe a year in and they're still learning, and you wonder if you're going to get that support that you really need, I was pleasantly surprised by the amount of support that not only I was receiving, bringing a team over to EXP, but every agent, every support person I have on my team, how they can just go online. There's so many different methods, and no matter what, they're not waiting a day, they're not waiting a few hours. They get a response immediately to the concerns that they have, the help that they need. Broker availability is there, so don't let anyone else tell you different. You definitely get the support that you need. Yeah,
so really, you know, when we took a step back and really said, okay, let us evaluate, you know, EXP and do our own research, that's when we learned about so many more things than what, you know, we might have heard from this person or that person. So between the tools, the training, the support, the revenue share, the stock options, you know, being able to get even your cat back, you know, when you become an icon agent, you know, agent healthcare, all those different things is an opportunity over in EXP. And we just sat back and said, well, it really only makes sense.
And for us, it was an eye-opener. You know, we were approached many years before, and we just weren't interested. We really loved the brokers we were with. Still have a lot of love and respect for our previous broker or brokerage. But for us, it was, why do we see so many talented agents across the country that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars taking a leap over to EXP? That stopped us dead in our tracks. We did the research, and we were so glad that we did, because we see exactly what everyone was talking about.
Yeah, so we just kind of thought you can either be in front of the trend or behind it.
Yep.
And so, you know,
And you guys know how it is with making money. If you're the last one to join the train, then you get the bottom of the barrel. You got to get in while it's good. You got to be the first, and you got to get in and lay that foundation and help others join the journey as well.